Well, if you've hurt yourself falling on ice this week, you are not alone. First responders say they have gotten many calls, and they say in the era of COVID-19, it's putting a lot of stress on them. WGEM's Frank Healy is live in Quincy tonight to let us know how they're handling it and how you can handle it. Frank.
Mackenzie, those first responders are asking people that if possible, stay home. But if you do have to go out, be careful, especially if you're going to be out walking anywhere, places like this where there might still be ice on the ground, either from ice falling on the ground and remelting or just it not getting cleaned up in the first place. They say they have a lot of people that they're dealing with the whole COVID-19 situation. But if you do get hurt by slipping on some ice, well, they are going to be there to help you.
We like to advise people to be very cautious when they're going outside, using proper footwear, not going out if they don't have to, being patient. Senior citizens are especially at risk for falling.
Lisa Orton, nurse practitioner at Blessing Hospital, says even though bed availability is low due to COVID-19, if something happens to you, getting you help is always their priority.
So definitely, if you suffer any kind of injuries or you have any concerns, we're always here for you.
First responders like Michael Dade, Quincy Fire Department firefighter, say when they go out on these calls, COVID-19 precautions are always in mind.
Luckily for us, donning PPE, personal protective equipment, is part of our daily response protocols. So for us, there hasn't been much of a hindrance in terms of the COVID protocols.
He says right now, if you can, try to limit unneeded trips, especially at night. But Dade says if something does happen,
with slips and falls and the potential of traumatic injuries, yeah, we're gonna respond on those calls too.
Orton says if you're hurt and it can't wait for a doctor's visit, the best thing to do is to go to the emergency room.
Definitely, if you hit your head or if you have any kind of pain or anything like that after a fall, or if you suffer some obvious trauma.
And they say that if you do slip and fall and get hurt and you need attention right away, the best thing to do, obviously, is to call 911. Live in Quincy, Frank Healy, WGEM News.
All right, thank you, Frank. And here's some more information on that story. Orton says when you arrive at the hospital, they are taking precautions, separating people with non-COVID related needs from those who have the virus.